If you go pressing somebody's chest because the person has fallen, you will be causing more injury to the person. Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Idee Charles on the Health Gospel, and this is a channel where we talk about our health, which is a complete state of well-being, whether it's emotional, psychological, physical, spiritual health. We talk about it here, and this is why we call it the Health Gospel. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like our channel. Today I'm going to bring something very interesting that we need to talk about, and that is collapse. And the question I'm asking, or I want to bring out so we can learn, is does everybody that collapses needs a CPR? CPR is cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Is the basic chest compressions to the common man, at least the chest compressions, or most people cannot do mouth-to-mouth breathing anymore because of what's going on. But the chest compressions, does everybody that collapses need a chest compression or CPR? There's a video going round trending where a young man was in a ceremony, and dancing was quite nice. The MC was cheering him on, and all of a sudden he fell. He was there for a while, I would say a good while. Nobody recognized that something has happened to him. The MC kept cheering him on, the people were clapping, and I was just looking like, does anybody not recognize that this man has collapsed? And then he tried to get himself up and he fell back down. I think that is when the red flags came up and people ran to him and pulled him out. I'm going to play the video in a minute, and they took him out, but we heard that the man died. Unfortunately, he died.
Who the challenge? All the shaking guys, hide your face. The men don't win. The men don't win. The party is over. The party is over. This man don't finish up. Hey, come on now. Jesus. Come on, follow for the guys. Send the follow. Is there a doctor in the building, please? Now, high tension. Doctor, check out again. Check out where they go on alcohol. Check out where there's going to be alcohol. They double up.
Today I want to talk about collapse. Does everybody that collapses need a CPR? Why am I talking about it? I've seen a trend going on where people say, oh, we need to learn CPR, or we need to learn CPR, CPR helped me. It was CPR that they did for me, that it helped me, woke me up, I've seen all those videos. It's good. It's good that we're aware. It's good that we want to learn CPR. It's very good. It's life-saving. It's really good. But are we going to be using it on everybody that collapses? What is collapse? We have different terms like collapse. We have fainting, syncope, collapse, blackout. There's so many terms that we use interchangeably. Some people don't really understand. And there is a cardiac arrest, which needs CPR. It is only in the case of cardiac arrest that a human being needs CPR. It's only in the case of cardiac arrest. What is cardiac arrest? When your heart stops beating, you have stopped breathing. That is cardiac arrest, and that person needs CPR immediately. Collapses, then, there are other causes of collapse. Somebody can have low blood sugar, especially people that have diabetes. They do have low blood sugar, especially they've gone out, they've taken their medication, they're out in an occasion dancing, especially in our African society where we have lots of occasions, marriages, a church, and you're there for many hours. Your sugar goes low normal, and then you collapse. And at that point, if somebody doesn't recognize this person has diabetes, this person might have hypoglycemia, which is low sugar. If they don't recognize, it can kill you in minutes. If somebody has no oxygen, so probably the person wore a very tight corset, a very tight dressing, and is obstructing the airway, you can't breathe, especially people that pack up, ladies that want to look really, fit, and they wear very tight stuff, or men that wear really tight things, a collar, constricting their airway. Oxygen supply to the brain is cut off, and you can collapse. That is collapse, you can faint. And if the things that are controlling the airway and obstructing it are not relieved immediately, you can then go into cardiac arrest, which is dead. You're dead. You do CPR is low recovery rate when you have died. So that is one of the reasons somebody has low blood pressure. Maybe you're standing for a while, maybe you're on medication, and normally side effect is hypotension, postural hypotension, meaning when you stand up, your blood pressure drops, or it's just one of your medical conditions. And you're standing, maybe praying for hours, maybe singing, maybe in a ceremony, or maybe somewhere, just standing for hours, and your blood pressure drops. You can fall to the ground. That is vasovagal syncope. You're fainted, you fall to the ground. The blood rushes back to your brain, and you wake up. You're looking around. People have gathered around you. What happened? You are sweating. You're pale. People will be, fanning you, pouring water, and you wake up because the blood has rushed back to your brain. That is vasovagal simple faint. It happens very commonly among people. That does not need a CPR. If you go pressing somebody's chest because the person has fallen, you will be causing more injury to the person. CPR is only performed on somebody who has cardiac arrest, not heart attack. I'm going to be talking about CPR, when to do it, how to do it on my next video. Do not miss it. Today, that CPR, chest compressions, are not done on a live patient. Somebody can collapse but not dead. Somebody can collapse because he has low sugar, he has low blood pressure, or he has a cardiac condition, or he has epilepsy. Some people have syncope, their heart just stops for a minute and they're back to normal. Those are like warning signs. Somebody can even collapse because he has a stroke. If somebody has a stroke, he's not dead yet. Don't go pressing on the chest. We are going to talk about, when should I start CPR? When should I start chest compressions? And does chest compression bring this person back to life? So today, please, my people, it's not everybody that collapses that needs CPR. Watch out for my next video and learn when to apply CPR. Yes, because it can save somebody's life. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe and like my videos, and like the channel. Bye for now.